My name is Ty Abney, and I'm the athletic director at St. Teresa's Academy. I was a little nervous because I didn't know what was going to happen, especially being that we kind of shut everything down at this point and nobody really knew what was going on with COVID and how bad it was going to be, how it was going to affect us. So honestly, we were really just trying to go status quo as much as we could, and then hopefully kind of adjust from there, which is what we had to do. So I guess my answer is unsure, but hopeful. So honestly, the biggest one was our transportation for athletics. Usually we put our kids in vans or we'll put them on like a charter bus or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But being COVID what it is, we kind of scratched all that and had the girls drive themselves to and from games. Our overnight trips got canceled as far as like regular season stuff because of putting kids in hotel rooms. We did get to do the postseason overnighter for cross country and swimming, which have been great, and tennis, I guess, and golf. But that was kind of a very specified deal where the girls' parents went down. They stayed with their parents rather than staying with another kid. So I would say that a lot of tournaments, like a lot of volleyball tournaments that usually would have 10 or 15 teams in them, turned into quads, so there was only 4 teams just to limit what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously limiting the number of fans that were in games. Here we're basically at like 100 people total, but where you go to other places, sometimes there's a little more, a little less. So those are the biggest changes for us, for sure. We really try to do everything the same
Mm-hmm.
that we have been. I think for you all to keep some sort of normalcy with it, we tried to, here's our schedule, here's what we're going to do. I think it's taught us that we have to adapt, and I think we did a good job of this anyway, but we have to really be able to kind of fly by the seat of our pants when we're doing stuff, and just understand that, we had a basketball game, right? Sorry, it was a volleyball game that literally got canceled 30 minutes before we were supposed to play. So it's stuff like that, you know what I mean, that you just kind of say, okay, and
Mm-hmm.
go forward. So I would say, yeah, somewhere in there, just making sure we're flexible with what we're trying to do. So I'm hopeful. The fact that we got through the fall, I think, was a big tell that we were able to do this. And then obviously with the spring, yeah, we had to shut down a couple teams, but we're here. We can go outside. We can get away from each other, basically. And I'm excited. I feel bad for those kids that were seniors last year that lost their year. But again, there are worse things in the world. And I think hopefully those kids learn some things from it. I think we all learned some things from it. But I think a lot of our kids now really they're not really taking anything for granted. I mean, our kids have worked pretty dang hard throughout the year because I think they understand, hey, at any time this can be taken away. So yeah, we're hopeful. I mean, I think we've made it this far. We might as well keep going and see what it holds for us.